Hello, everyone. We are iTrips, and we are going to be pitching a trip planning application today for you. So the problem that a lot of people have is that planning a trip is really difficult and consumes a lot of time. It typically requires the use of multiple different applications and tools to research things like events, food, locations, all while budgeting your finances. Many people rely on Excel or other applications to manually write down, plan, and manage their trips. Statistics show that on average, it takes 10 to 20 hours to plan a trip or vacation. This time increases if you have to research new and unfamiliar destinations, or if you have kids, as you will need to make sure that the places are suitable for them. This year, around 40% of US families planned for a vacation. 74% of those families use search engines to research their travel options. This requires a lot of time and effort and is really difficult to keep track of everything that you've already researched. iTrips brings many useful tools into a single application to make all of this much easier. It helps the users build and customize their road trips around the country, allow the users to see the estimated budget for their trip, and then see notes and information about the events or places they're going to, all to help them decide if this trip is suitable for them or not.
So what is iTrips and why you should use it? So instead of listing down its features, I'm going to give you an example. So imagine you're going from Phoenix, Arizona to Houston, Texas. You open our application and you select your start and ending destinations. And let's just say you're a person that likes to go on hikes. So you specify that or list it as one of your preferences for this trip. And on the way there, in between, there's this festival that you want to attend, which of course you can purchase its tickets through our application. Our application, after you've inputted these data, will generate 3 routes for you from point A to point B, and these routes will include a hiking stop, the festival you want to attend, as well as other interesting places in between. The user will then be prompted to select one of these routes, and now you're prepared for this trip. And that's just the first part of our process. Now, while you're on the trip, if the user specifies it, the application will keep track of all your activities as well as your spendings per location. So to summarize it, our application will do the following. It's going to have an interactive, easy-to-use map designed to build routes based on the user's hobbies and preferences. It's also going to have a planner that keeps track of all your activities, help user track their spendings while on a trip. It's going to have information and reviews about sites, businesses, and tourist attractions, as well as an in-app purchase for events and venues.
So these are all the key players in our business right now. I'm Elijah Lucero, and I am a co-founder of iTrips, a software engineering graduate student with experience in multiple programming languages, including Java, C++, Python, and C#, as well as some experience in computer networking and computer chip simulations.
And my name is Sarah Omar. I'm a co-founder of iTrips. I'm an Android developer for the past 2 years with experience in building applications for banking institutions around the MENA area.
Mohammed Farid, a co-founder and a software engineer with almost 4 years of experience in building scalable and distributed software systems, mostly in telecom.
All right, I'm Cody Full. I'm a co-founder of iTrips, and I'm a software engineering graduate. And I have experience developing Java and C# applications. And I also have experience in multi-threading and distributed computing. Families love road trips and finding activities that they can do together. Generations of families have been going on a road and making memories together. So we found that 7 million families who have children under the age of 18 planned to go on a road trip in 2021. The market size for families with children under 18 who go on road trips in 2020, making $25,000 to $75,000 is 2.5 million. And the total addressable market is $70.5 million. So as you can see from the chart, out of these 2.5 million families, approximately 0.5 million make $25,000 to $34,999. Approximately 0.8 million make $35,000 to $49,999. And approximately 1.2 million make $50,000 to $75,000, which is a wide range of families.
So currently, there are several great applications that plan trips, book flights, as well as hotels for you on the App Store. An example of these apps would be TripIt and TripAdvisor. There are fewer applications that focus solely on planning road trips, and the number one application currently nowadays is Road Trippers. So we've done our research and we've listed down a comparison matrix demonstrating the differences between both platforms, our application and Road Trippers. So if we can move to the next slide. So when we talk about road trip generating, our application builds or generates dynamic trips for the user using advanced algorithms, while Road Trippers manually builds the trips stop by stop. Fees, our application is currently free to download and free to use for all users, while Road Trippers has a freemium package as well as a Road Trippers Plus package, which is purchased for $30. Our application supports multi-languages, while Road Trippers is only available in English. Our application has an in-app ticket purchase feature that allows you to buy tickets for concerts, events, etc., while Road Trippers only provides bookings for hotels only. Cost and time estimate, our application will estimate the overall time and cost of your trip, while Road Trippers only provides estimates for the gas cost as well as from one point to the other.
While iTrips is free to use, we will charge a convenience fee of 10% to the customer for any tickets they purchase. And we will take 10% of the ticket value when one is sold. As you can see, the typical sale involves the customer using iTrips to generate a road, followed by purchasing tickets for any event or venue that is part of their trip. Our customer acquisition cost $116.4, and the lifetime value for these customers is $376.4.
So currently, we are in the partner relationships phase. We are finalizing the problem solution validation and are currently seeking partners to help with sales and marketing as well as web hosting. So that way we can move on to the customer acquisition phase.
We are currently looking for $500,000 that will allow us to scale fast and to acquire more customers. We are going to use this money to be able to hire new people and pay for their salaries, also for overheads like utilities and rent and tools, but mostly for paid marketing. Over the next 18 months, we are going to firstly obtain license to be able to work in the USA and also to open our headquarter office. Then we are going to finalize and launch our product over the internet to be accessible by customers. Then we are going to hire more people for marketing and sales to help us spread faster. Then we will try to acquire up to 0.5% of the beachhead market, which is around 12,500 families. So thank you and hope you enjoyed our presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.